Hey, I'm Mark Eberly, and today we are at Old English Trail Golf Club in Florence, South Carolina. I want to talk to you today, all the golfers out there, in how you can actually become a better golfer. Better golfer is actually judged not by how far you hit it or where you hit it, by the number you write down at the end of each hole. Golfers you're defined by the number, and that's just the way it works. That's the reality of it. So I want to tell you how to improve that number. It's like, sure, you can come into the golf shop and I can sell you a Cobra driver that you're probably going to hit 10 yards further and you're going to fall in love with it. How much impact does that have on your score? Well, we don't know. So that's why I thought today, let's come out and let's show you how to make your score better. That's what we're going to do. And I want to talk to you about, when I started playing golf when I was 12, 13 years old, I didn't have the money to go out and play golf. I couldn't afford to play golf. In fact, I waded the creek and hunted golf balls to sell so I could play 9 holes every week. So what that meant I had to do, I spent a lot of time practicing. Even if it wasn't at the golf course, in the backyard, the schoolyard, I spent hours practicing, and that's really what enhanced my game and how I improved so quickly from my starting point. And it's an area that's ignored. Today I'm on the green, and I'm going to show you a chipping drill that I always used and one that I've taught to juniors all over the country in how to practice. Not just to practice, but how to practice. And what I always did is I took 10 golf balls, because one of the things you want to do in your practice, you want to create a competitive environment. So it's not just hitting balls and hitting balls. You want to be competitive, because when you're on the golf course, you're competitive. And as I point out to people, make that competition against yourself, not the people you play with. That's what's going to improve your game. So what I would do is I'd take 10 golf balls and I'd get different places around the green, or, you know, at my house there'd be a post in the yard, whatever it was, whatever I had to use I would. And I would hit 10 shots, and my goal was to get every shot inside of a club length, because I knew I could make that putt. And what I would do is I'd hit 10 shots. If I got 7 inside, I had 3 balls and I would have to continue my chipping until I got all 10 shots inside that club length. So what that did is that put some pressure on me every time, and my goal was obviously to do it in 1 round. But a maximum was 2 rounds. If I went to 3 rounds and I still didn't have all 10 balls inside that circle, I was in a lot of trouble. So that immediately took me from a beginner golfer within probably a year and a half down to a 7 handicap, because I was able to get the ball in the hole. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today, is becoming a better golfer through your short game. Now, I'm not going to talk to you today about the mechanics of it. I just wanted to talk to you about practice and learning how to practice. You don't have to spend hour after hour doing it, even though I did a lot of that. Every time you go to the golf course, go to the putting green, chipping green, and go through this a couple of times. And you'll find that actually it's going to make your practice more fun. It's going to be enjoyable because it has purpose now. And that's what we're trying to do, is give purpose to your practice, which makes you better. It gives you a lower number. So next time you go to the golf course, I want you to think about it. It could be 5 balls, it could be 3 balls. It doesn't matter what you do. I always use 10 because I had the extra time. I wasn't going anywhere. I was 14 years old. So maybe it's just 5 balls. That's great. But get into a routine of practicing and making it competitive. And what we'll do next time is we'll go through the mechanics and show you how to go ahead and make sure that you know how to hit that shot close. Thanks. Good luck.